Today I'm going to be talking about Docker. The point of Docker is to solve once and for all the problem of if it works on my computer, will it work on their computer? So what is Docker? Docker is an application containerization technology. What this means is that Docker creates individual containers that contain everything needed for a single project. For example, one container could contain all the project code, all the development dependencies, and all the static resources, such as images and CSS style sheets. So for our project specifically, we would install Django, our version of Django, and our database into the container. And then when we transfer the container to Allied Mountain will be able to run the container without even ever having to install Django or Postgres SQL on their machines. So how it works is on each computer you'll need to install a Docker engine, and then once you have the engine you can start creating containers or downloading containers from online repositories. So advantages of Docker are it has project version tracking, so you can make changes to a project within a container and track and revert changes as necessary. It also comes with a command line interface, which allows deployment of containers to the web or to wherever you're using it to be really simple. It also solves consistency errors. So when you create a container, you're basically creating development environment for a project, and then when you transfer it to another computer, the complete environment comes ready to use for that computer. Some disadvantages are that Docker can be expensive. It is a software as a service company. It's open source, so there is a free version, but if you want to use the more expensive versions, they do have more features, but it might not be worth it. Containers still take a memory. Containerization is a process that replaced creating virtual machines for projects. So it's better than that memory wise, but it still takes up a lot of memory and it can slow down projects. So with Django, as I said before, we'll create our whole project within a container, and then once we're ready to transfer it to Allied Mountain, their developers will install Docker on their computer, and then they'll be able to pull our entire project from an online repository and start working on it within Docker on their machines. And then once they're ready to deploy, all they'll have to do is deploy their Docker container to Microsoft Azure, and the website will be ready to go.